Hello everyone, this is John Marshall, the DrillMaster. This video is brought to you by Training for Military Drill Teams, Color Guards, and Judges. It's every article that I wrote between 2011 and 2017, all from my website. You can get everything for free at my website, but if you'd like it in an organized fashion, then you can get that book. All right, this is Cabot High School's Unarmed Regulation Performance. Looks like the recording was started a little late after the march in, so that's okay. Let's look here though. So, thumb not along the seam of the trouser leg. Ulnar flexion here. Ulnar. The ulna is part of the forearm. So the technique that every service uses is to have a neutral wrist. The Air Force, there's a picture of a female airman in the Air Force manual that shows that she's probably pointing her. She has ulnar flexion, like these two female cadets have. But her blouse, her blues blouse, is so long, it doesn't stop where it's supposed to at the heel of the thumb, which is really the wrist. It practically stops at her knuckles, so it's a little bit difficult to tell. Let's see here. Hand almost too far back, it looks like it might be. Wearing a watch. And you want to make sure that everything is the same when you start out. Okay, so let's press play. I don't care about the judge. Come on, we care about the team there, camera operator. Oh, come on. Boy. Let's see here. Let's go back a little bit. All right. So, see, I could have commented, camera operator, had you remained on the team, but nope, got to see the judge. Nobody cares about the judge. Except me when I'm judging. All right. So, just kidding. All right. Look at the little bit of an arc there. Straight arm, that's good. Maybe a little arc there as well, maybe. So want to make sure that everything is nice and flat. There's a habit of some to angle the wrist there, here, but also when you look from the side as well, because many people have a tendency to actually angle the wrist in a different way. So you want that completely neutral wrist, nice straight arm. So, Commander, you should have been 3 steps away. And then okay, so you're not required to check alignment, which fine, not a problem. But you should have been 3 steps away when calling that, and then you wouldn't have had to have moved. But since you're not required to check alignment, then then I guess backing up is the proper thing to do. So lots of drill meets have different requirements. So and this is the first I've seen of this video. All right, so just looking here, we don't check alignment by toes, we check them by heels, but we can see that these 3 are probably good in line. These 3, yeah, it looks about the same. So it looks like decent alignment here from this angle anyway. Nice, solid movements. Commander, why are you saluting? Stop saluting. Commander, you're supposed to stand at attention and take the flight through their regimen, through what they're supposed to do. If you're going to call parade rest, you stand at attention. If you call present arms, like you just did, you remain at attention. This is just taking them through each of these movements. They're not saluting somebody and you having to return the salute and all that. There's no technicality applied here. This is just a list of regulation drill moves, period. Yeah. So, Commander, don't do that. Look at your feet. Your feet weren't... Great timing. That was very good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy cow. That's not even close to half step, what you were doing. Not even close to half step. Let's back it up to here. All right. So, Commander, you're keeping that 3-step interval. Nice job. Half step. How big is half step, Air Force people? 12 inches. That's maybe 2.5 inches. And also your toe striking. It's a heel strike. 12 inches is measured from one heel to the other. And you should be heel striking, not toe striking. That's a Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard technique. You are almost marking time. Alignment is a little off after that rear. Yeah, very tiny steps there. Should be... Let's go back a little bit there. Good? No. All right, so, Commander, eyes right is called on the right foot. You salute on that next left. You keep the salute up until you call ready front. Ready front is called on the left foot so that you can have coordinated arm swing. And I might have to make a video a little bit later outside about this, but as you're calling ready front, you're going to drop your arm, and the reason you call it on the left is because you have coordinated arm swing after that. It's perfectly set up to where you don't execute the order arms until you give the command ready front. So don't end your salute. Call ready front and then drop that salute. Good job. And kept the timing as well. Spacing looks speeding up a little bit on... Yeah, you're marking time. Why are you doing that? All right, so you're almost finished. I got to get a couple of words in here. So you're keeping your alignment and your spacing. Well done. That's very good. Now, as I say that, it looks like the middle individual here might be a little bit behind, but still, all throughout the marching there, alignment and spacing looked really sharp, very nice. But your technique on the columns is not good. Definitely not good. Speeding up again too, which is it's very common to speed up on half step, on mark time, and on the side steps. So get a metronome. Air Force tempo range is 100 to 120. set your metronome on, get a metronome app. I suggest loud metronome because you can run it through a Bluetooth speaker, and then it's really loud and really quite good. And I have a video about on how to use a metronome. So then set it to 110, which is the mid-range for the Air Force, and then march everything to that every single time you practice. And half step, you're used to a much quicker pace. Once you get to half step, you'll blow it. You'll really screw it up the first couple of times. But once you get into a rhythm and get practicing, you'll begin to understand it better, and then you'll really do quite well with that. I'm sure. But you definitely need a metronome. So shouldn't do that. Shouldn't execute left face. And also, Commander, you don't face with the flight. You execute a face as in marching. Every time the flight stops, you need to face the flight, give the command, right face, forward march, and you're still, when you give the command forward march, you're still facing the flight so that you execute a face in march to the left, kick out that left foot. You give a left face, you give a face in march to the right. You don't face with the flight and then say forward march. So really should have the element leaders leading as you move off. But maybe this is for expediency's sake. You can move in short distances. This is inverted column formation. So and you can move in short distances in line formation and inverted line formation. So it's a shame that the wall's right there and you have to scrunch up to get off the boundary there. But nice performance, very good. You have some definite training done there, and it shows. But you really need to get into the Air Force manual, read that through, especially with the columns, and see where you can improve. Now, I made my comments, but honestly, when you educate yourself, then that's what's key. Education is key, and educating yourself and your team, that's what's going to help everybody excel. So thanks for the request, and I hope my comments are helpful.